Hi, this is Stacy. Welcome to my channel, everyone. I have such an exciting Pin Me Up Wednesday video today. You guys, I just recently got back from a trip from Walt Disney World in Orlando, and I went to my first pin trading event. I was so excited, but I did do a solo trip, kind of, for this trip. I went by myself, but I did meet up with my friends. Some of them you guys will know. I met up with my friend Sandra from Creatively Sandra, Shae from This Fly Life, Jaciel from Living on the Fly, and Randy, and Dierra from Dierra's Lounge, and then my friend Deserie. So we met up. We had such a wonderful time. That vlog should probably be coming out either Friday or Monday. So make sure you like and subscribe and put those notifications on so you don't miss our good time. You guys, we all attended our first pin trading event. Now, it wasn't Jaciel and Randy from Living on the Fly or Sandra from Creatively Santa. It wasn't their first time. They're more local-ish, so they've gone to plenty of them, and I'm so grateful because they showed us rookies how it was done and what to be aware of and all the goods, you know, and I just loved it. I cannot wait until I go again. And let me tell you guys, it was hot. It was hot during our whole visit. It was like 95, 96 degrees. This girl was hot. Look at, I'm currently wearing a Spirit jersey because I can. It's the end of May and it's only 60 degrees here. It's raining and it's 60 degrees. It's cold. I mean, I think we are supposed to get warmer weather next week, like in the 80s, which that's warm for me. But this girl was hot in the 95, 96 degree weather. Woo! But I had a blast with the girls, so I can't wait till you guys see some of the vlog. Like I said, either Friday or Monday. But let's get into it, and I'm so excited to show you guys what I'm going to show you what I traded off the boards first in the parks. Now, we all know on the boards, you don't really have that much luck. They're mostly all scrappers, like 99.8% of the time they're scrappers. You can, a very small percentage of the time you can find real ones. But I think I was in Hollywood Studios the one day and I was just walking around in 3 different boards and I found these 3 to trade. And so these 3 I thought were great. Now, I don't really collect Halloween or anything, but I just thought because the Muppets is not going to be, like, it's going, I just thought that it was cool to have these in my collection. So I got Kermit and Fozzie and Animal. And so somebody must have been trading this whole set. I don't know what other ones go in this whole set, but I was excited to find them. And to actually trade off the board was exciting for me because you very, very rarely ever get to trade on the boards there because, like I said, they're scrappers. And I'm not giving up one of my authentic pins for a scrapper. So I want to make sure they're always authentic. So I got those 3. Super excited. Fine. Now, I didn't show you guys my last video from my trip. I did kind of because I did have them in a vlog that my daughter and I unboxed these before we were going to the airport. But here are my pins that I got from that unboxing. They were the Animal Kingdom set. I already had 2 of them. I had the Daisy and Chippendale. I did pull another couple of Daisies and a Chippendale, but I was really excited to get this one particularly with them on the safari ride. I was like so excited to get that one. That one's the one I was really after. So I did get that one and along with a Pluto, a Goofy, and a Mickey. Those were my other new ones that I found. And then the one day I was in Epcot on my previous trip and there was a pin trader under the Epcot ball, which they're no longer allowed, unfortunately, to be under there, so they've had to move spots. But I saw a girl and she had this pin. It was a chaser for the hidden Disney pins. Now they're called hidden they're called hidden Disney. They used to be hidden Mickeys, but hidden Disney, and it was a Christmas Mickey. I was so excited to find that. So I was excited to trade for that. Now I will get into what I purchased there. But actually, my friend Deserie went on a trip before that, and I had her pick me up this while she was there because I was afraid by the time I got there, it would be sold out. Because, you guys, the pin game in Disney is no joke. Like, anything that's like limited release, limited edition, they're just selling out like crazy, and certain ones more so faster than others. So you just don't know. So I really wanted this one because it was Lady and the Tramp and her little pups, and it's Mother's Day, and I just really wanted that one in my collection. I really do like Lady and the Tramp. So I had her pick me that one up. So thank you, Deserie. And then I didn't go too crazy purchasing that many because I really didn't see, nothing was released when we were out. I don't even know. I think only one, and it was an ink one, and I don't collect those. So nothing really was released while I was there. Nothing exciting at all. So I went and got some open edition ones. And yeah, I duped myself. I came home, I'm like, oh, I already have this, but that's okay. So it'll go in my trading pile, but I wanted to make sure because I love this one. It's Mickey and Minnie, and Minnie's giving her guy a great big huge hug. I just think it always reminds me of my husband and I. It's so cute. I just love that one. But I have it, so it'll go in my trading. And then I have this one too, but I picked it up on my trip because it was so cute, and I guess I just wanted to make sure. So it's the Dapper Dans, and it's Mickey, Goofy, and Donald. It's Dapper Dans, but I do have this one, so this one will go in my traders as well. I believe I have this one. I didn't double check for this one, but I did double check for this one. I for sure have that one. So I'm pretty sure I have this one. And then I don't have this one, and I picked this up, and it's just Lady, so cute in her basket. And it's double prong. This one's double prong too, the Mickey and Minnie. I just noticed that. And the Lady, the limited edition one, is only one prong. But this one's double prong, and it's just so cute. I love the like little pink, it looks like a blanket or a bow in there. That was cute. And then I got Lady and Tramp. Looks like they're standing in a puddle of water. I just thought that was super cute. And I don't have that. And I don't know if I might have this one. But I love this one. I love the castle pins. And then it's got the, the Disney iconic balloons. And I just thought that was pretty. And this is a triple prong one. But I can't remember. I have to look and see if I have that one. If I do, then it'll go in my traders. And then I also bought these locking backs, a pack of locking backs. They're $12.99. And these are so awesome. It comes with like a little Allen wrench to make sure you lock them in place. Your good pins. And I got these actually for my husband because we call it our OG Disney bag. He's had it since 2009. His first trip to Disney was 2009. And he puts his special Donald pins on his backpack. And he doesn't have any locking backs. And he has lost some throughout the years, so we thought it would be a good idea for the ones that he still has on to have the locking backs on them. All right, guys, so let's get into my trades for the pin event. I really did have a great time. And I also did run into Heidi and Mike from Mouse House Pins. I love seeing them. I haven't seen Heidi in a while, so it was so great to see her finally again. So, yeah. So this one I did purchase, and I think it was $40. Now, I love the 100th anniversary. I loved it. So I just thought this was so cool. And it was a good price. They charged $40, and the original price was $34.99. So I'm really excited to have that in my collection. Such a nice pen. I just love it. I didn't get it when it originally came out, so I'm so happy to have it. And it's got all it's got everybody. It's got Pluto, Minnie, Mickey, Donald, Goofy, Chip and Dale, and Daisy even, and Tinkerbell on it. So it's just a really, really nice pin. And I do like the 100th anniversary, so anything with the 100th anniversary just makes me so happy. I just love it. And now let's get into my traits, guys. So I got the Fairy Godmother, and it's like a Christmas pin. I love my Christmas pins. So I got her, and I love when you see the Fairy Godmother. And this is from the Contemporary Resort, and I can't see the year on it. I don't know the year, you guys. If I can find it, I'll put it up above. But there she is, and I just think that's such a cool pin to have because, like I said, I love when I find the Fairy Godmother. So that was awesome. And then keeping with the Christmas theme, I found Spen, and it was a festival of holidays. Let me see if I can see the year on it. Oh, this one doesn't have the year, so I think that's why I really liked it, because I didn't see a year on it. So that'll go good in my Christmas collection or my very small Frozen collection. I haven't decided where to put him. I probably will put him in my Frozen collection. And then the last Christmas pin I got, and I was so excited. I love, love, love this pin. I was so grateful to trade for it. And it's the Disney Princesses in a Wreath. And I just love it because it had my girls up front and center, Snow White and Cinderella. And then it's got Ariel and Belle and Aurora. So I just thought that was so pretty, and I'm excited because I love the Christmas pins, and I don't know if I really have a lot of Christmas princess pins. So that one was so exciting to find. And then I always like my guys. I like my Mickey and Donald and Pluto and Goofy. So my boys, I just thought that was a cool pin to put like on my Mickey and Friends board. Oh, and then my friend Sandra, helps, us out. We're trying to help each other complete our hidden Disney collection. So she surprised me and got me the Hatbox Ghost. Is it the Hatbox Ghost? I'm not sure. I needed him, so I got him. And then I did a blind trade. It was a diamond for a diamond. So I traded a diamond for a diamond, and I ended up getting this. So he'll go in my dog collection. Super cute. My Disney dog collection. And this pin, I was so excited. I had to have it because I love when they incorporate Walt in a pin. And this is I just love this pin so, so much. So it's got Walt, and it's going to have Mickey all over it, and it says Walt Disney. And I just think that's such a classy, pretty pen. I just love this pen. So I traded for that at the pin trading event. And then we got some more 100 pins. So I got our guy Donald and Daisy 100, and I got Donald in his sailor suit, which I was so excited. My husband he was in the Navy, so he was a sailor through and through. And I believe he has this pin, but this is one of the pins on his bag that we don't want to lose. But I don't have that pin in my collection, so now I got him in my collection. And it's just, like I said, I love Donald in his sailor suit because it's my husband's favorite character is Donald, and because my husband was a sailor. And then I just love this pin. It's another 100-year one, and it's Goofy with Pluto. I just love these pins. So I was excited to trade for these pins. And then this pen, I technically have it, but I have the Disneyland version. My husband gifted it to me a couple Christmases ago, but we didn't realize it said Disneyland. So I found and was able to trade for the Disney World version of it. So actually I'm really excited because now I got the Disneyland and Disney World version, and I love that because Disneyland was like my OG park. That's the park that I started off going to as a young kid. And I have many, many, many memories of going to Disneyland with my family. So I'm excited to have both versions of that. And then this pin I was super excited to trade for. And this is a cast member exclusive pin. And it's another 100-year anniversary, but it's such a nice pin. And you guys, and it's got Donald and Daisy and Minnie and Chippendale and Mickey and Pluto and Goofy. So there you go. But yeah, that's what my haul, I would have loved to trade it for so many more, but you guys, it was so hot and it was packed too. And I wasn't really overwhelmed, but it takes some time to go through people's books of pens. And then not only that, you have to wait like in line because people ahead of you are trading with that certain person you want to trade with, and they need to look through their books to see what they're going to trade for. And then, so you have to wait in line. You got to wait in line. You can't just go and cut people in line and say, hey, I want to trade you for a pen. No, you have to wait your turn, and so it takes a while to trade, it takes, I learned that, So I wasn't so much overwhelmed with the amount of people there as I was realizing I had to wear patient pants because you just want to keep looking at books and trade with other people, but you can't, if you want certain pins, you have to wait for that person to get done with the people in front of you, and some people have really big lines, So that was, my key if you go to these pin events. But I am so grateful for Sandra and Jaciel and Randy for helping us out. They were truly amazing helping us out. I'm telling you, they were great hosts. I say they're hosts because that's like their backyard, and they've been to so many of them, and they just really, truly, I can't thank them enough. And it was fun to experience my first pin show with others it was their first pin show, like Shae and Dierra. That was just so fun, to do that. I really had a blast with them. So I hope you guys stay tuned for my next video of my trip that I just came back on. I will have a couple snippets of the pin show and who I met there, and it was exciting. I really had a great time. So I really hope you guys enjoyed these pins, and let me know in the comments what your favorite one was and what you guys thought. And that was it, my very first pin show. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. And I can't wait to go again. But not anytime soon, because this girl is not going back until the weather gets cooler. And that's not till like November or December. Because I can't take that heat. I can't, you guys. It's hot. When people say it's hot there, it's hot. So with that, I am all through. And so I hope you guys consider liking, subscribing, help me out, comment. Love to hear from you guys. And I can't thank you guys enough for your support. And go make somebody smile today. It feels really good to make somebody smile today. Thank you guys. Bye.